Say, shit, if this gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes.
Now we're live, dude.
Hey, surprise, motherfucker. Guess who's in control?
Yeah, so
yeah, so here's what happened. Tom is off doing lesbian things. Sorry, thespian things. So he's going to be late. Marco is, as we used to say in prison, feeding the warden. So he's dropping two, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
dropping
And
the kids
Thomas
off the
is
pool.
like, yeah, dropping the kids off the pool. And Thomas said, yeah, hey, play this file and then play this file. But I don't have all the controls Thomas has. So we just hit go live. So he's just going to have to go in and edit all the shit before this.
Yeah, fuck
for
it.
when it plays tomorrow.
Clusterfuck. Love it.
Yeah, it's great though. And so it's just so we're gonna do this. Here we go. Welcome to Locker Room. I'm Matthew.
I'm Chuck. Yes, that's
it. And here we are. Yes, I hit the special button. Awesome Mike 85 said, thanks for hitting that special button, Matt.
Yeah, it's right here. Live.
Yeah. It says go live. I thought it was gonna be a countdown like there usually is. And then we play did you hear that? And then we play the cool little fucking song live and everything, and it just didn't fucking work. Jason just popped in the chat and typed, I'm Jason.
I'm Bob.
No, because I'm Matthew, you're Chuck, and Jason is Jason. So there we go. We have that squared away. Chuck, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Oh, it's festive time, and it's Jack Daniel's Winter Jack.
Jack Daniel's Winter Jack. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, do you do eggnog?
I love eggnog.
Okay, so I don't do dairy.
I know,
but I love eggnog, and Almond Breeze makes an eggnog, and it actually tastes like fucking eggnog. And then when you put a copious amount of brandy in it, you wouldn't even know that you're drinking dairy-free nog.
Now, do you prefer brandy in it or bourbon?
I like how the brandy pairs with the eggnog. Like it's a traditional, you got to get a really nice, good, real French brandy. And
that VSOP from fucking Stater Brothers, Smart and Final. So gross. My dad used to drink that. It was nasty.
Oh, but I did get a nice bottle of there's a coworker of mine who is getting married, so his fiance came in and picked out a bunch of shit that they wanted at their wedding because they were doing like a 1920s to 1940s old Hollywood theme wedding, and they were having it at Raleigh Studios out here. And so I helped her out and hooked her up and got a bunch of really cool shit. And I haven't talked to the guy yet because there was a nice little surprise because I half jokingly said, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we took some of these stunt dummies and you dressed them up and sat them in the back of the room during the ceremony? And she goes, could I do that? I'm like, I would love for you to do that. Let's make that happen. So,
that's awesome.
So there were four little stunt dummies dressed up. I'll have to make sure to get pictures of that. But as a thank you present, I got a bottle of McKenna 10-year-old single barrel, bottled in bond whiskey. And it's
never had that.
Nice. It's like an $80 bottle, which, to be fair, you can get really good whiskey that's $30 or $40 a bottle. Right. So getting it just based off of the ridiculous price is not always a guarantee that it's good, but this one is actually really, really good. But that's not what I'm using. I didn't want to bastardize that and make an old fashioned out of that. That's something you have like, 3 fingers of neat and just like enjoy it. But I'm having my traditional bullet bourbon old fashioned.
Yeah, it's almost sacrilege if you were to take that and make a fucking old fashioned out of it.
You don't do it. You're defeating the purpose of that fine whiskey.
Yeah, droplets of water in it and let it go and open it up and just let it fucking breathe.
Yeah, Jason's making me jealous. He says I'm vaping 26% pink Kush indica strain, and apparently the state of California frowns upon licensed EMTs having marijuana in their system. So I've been off that for quite a while now. Don't they? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to find out.
Honestly, like I don't know if it'll ever become federally legal. There was a big push for it. I just say fucking do it because there's so many medicinal purposes that you can use it for.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on like I'm looking at different companies to hop on part time for like a weekend, like 24-hour shift, just to get on a truck and stuff. And a lot of them are like, hey, drug test, because I'm sure that they're looking for other shit.
You're right,
but even though pot's legal, it's what the shitty thing is, and this, it shows up in your blood, or in your urine, but you can't tell how long ago that was in because it could stay up to 30 days in your system, depending on your body composition, your body fat, and your metabolism,
and that's why it's so easy to get off on a DUI because the only thing a blood test will show is how many nanograms or pictograms are in your system at that time. So it doesn't delineate whether or not you're intoxicated on it or just have it in your system because you smoked it maybe 36 hours ago or 24 hours ago.
Right.
You're not stoned, but at the same time, the same amount is still in your bloodstream. That's why people get off on DUI for marijuana or DWI or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's how they get off on it. And I talked to a public defender on it, and they're like, dude, it's the easiest thing to get off on. And I was like, can you explain it to me? And they're like, yeah, it's dumb. I don't know why you guys fucking arrest for it because you may have been able to say, oh, they're under the influence. But when we get that fucking blood test and it shows, how do you delineate? How do you tell how much is too much? How much is they're intoxicated? You can't because there's no fucking test for it. So I think it's so dumb. Like, oh, well, it's in your system. Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'm intoxicated. That maybe I had a fucking a balm I put on my arm and it still gets into your bloodstream. Now
you'd have to pretty much roll up on them and you have a fucking blunt hanging out of their mouth and they're actively smoking, and then you have more of a case, right?
If they're driving and you see it, but even then it's still going to be difficult and they'll still probably get thrown out in California.
So what we got a comment here. Matt, how hard was EMT school? I'm trying to get it done this summer before college. If you have half a brain and a little bit of common sense, it was really not that hard.
Right.
There were a lot of people that it was hard for, but I guess it's like, how hard is math for you? Well, do you just kind of like understand the basic concepts and are able to learn a little bit more advanced concepts? But EMT stuff, go for it, dude. You can definitely get it done. My course was 10 weeks long. There's accelerated courses that are like 4 weeks long if you want to go full time Monday through Friday, like a regular school. So it's super easy. And you guys, I was telling Chuck before we hopped on here that I went ahead and imposed myself on a War Stories podcast coming up. So, because I had my first paid gig as a EMT at that Spartan race, and without giving anything away, I expected one thing and got something completely different. So make sure to tune in for that one. I'll give you my my.
Oh, this is gonna be chill. Fucking here's some time off. Here's a Band-Aid off. Fuck.
Now my set medic gig stuff I did. So I did the Spartan race for that weekend,
right?
And then came home that Sunday evening, threw my clothes in the wash, packed, woke up the next morning, went to LAX, hopped on a plane to New York, and I was doing the set medic gig out on the dairy farm for like a week and a half, where we did that one podcast when I was there in my hotel room. That was super, super boring, but ridiculously well paid. So, that was cool. And then I had another, the Saturday before Thanksgiving, I had something else lined up for a Saturday, a little one-day thing, set medic gig, and it was going to be out in Yorba Linda, California, at like somebody's compound that has like a pool and like this big like jungly forest type thing around it because they wanted to mimic like a rainforest. I don't know whose fucking house it was, but I was lined up for that, and they said, "Hey, there's going to be this big storm system coming in, so we can't have this pool party. You know, kids. It was a bunch of minors around a pool, so they wanted a medic that had water rescue experience." And I'm like, "I'm your guy." So they canceled on me on that, and I'm like, "Okay, no problem." So cut to that Saturday morning. It's 8:25 in the morning. I'm in my shorts and tank top in my daughter's playroom area, have her on my lap, got a cup of coffee, took maybe 2 sips out of it. I get a text. "Hey, Matthew, looks like we will need a medic on set today. If you're able to help us out today, you'd be doing us a huge favor. You know, let me know as soon as possible." So I
Double time,
responded,
bitches.
yeah. So I responded right back. I said, "What would my call time be?" And then I didn't hear anything back for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, "This is unacceptable." So I responded back. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready now. Send me the call sheet with information as soon as possible." I threw this in there. "I was just enjoying a lazy Saturday morning with my family and playing with my daughter. So let me know where and when I need to be." To which she responded back, "Oh my God, so sorry to interrupt family time. Can you be," so now it's 8:45. "Can you be in Long Beach at the studios by 10 o'clock, 10:30 at the latest?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck." I said, "I'll be there at 10, you know?" So I haul ass down there, and it was this, they had to switch the whole party to on stage. They ordered a rock climbing wall. They thought it was going to be like a little 6 or 8 foot rock climbing wall. It shows up. It's that 25-foot tower thing on the trailer that, you know, goes up with the hydraulics and everything. And so then like, "Oh, fuck, we should have like, you know, a medic on set for this." And so I showed up there and I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Guys," and this was set up through my wife. So my wife knows the line producer. And I was talking to the production manager, and I said, "Hey," I said, "I don't want to speak out of turn, but what made you guys think you can have 14 12 to 13-year-old kids on a soundstage without a medic to begin with, rock climbing wall or not?"
Right.
There's all the grip equipment, all the lights, all the freaking drapes, all the cords, all that shit. Like, what made you think that was gonna be cool with that many minors anyway, not having a medic? So that was super chill for the day. Was there for like 9 hours, handed out 2 Band-Aids and a total of 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen. And that was it. And I stopped one guy from putting a ladder in a very unsafe position and climbing on it. So that I was like, "Well," because you're, as a set medic, you're responsible for the safety. You're the safety guy too.
Right.
So there's that.
Hey, OSHA, is this okay?
Yeah, right.
Have you ever followed that fucking page?
No, that's a page on Instagram. "Hey, OSHA, is this okay?"
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You see
I'm
some
going
wild
to.
shit. It's like,
I bet.
hey, OSHA, is this okay? And it's like people doing some wild shit with like stacking ladders atop of ladders and
Or
like
like when they
leaning them
put
to
the
get the different
forklift on the
precarious.
platform of the forklift, and you raise the forklift with the other
Yeah,
forklift to raise the, yeah.
yeah, it's
Oh God, I'm all
fucking
over it.
stupid. And you're like, what the fuck? People do this? They're
All
like, oh my
over
God.
it. Okay, well, it looks
Fucking
like
there. Oh, there I am. Fucking A.
it looks like we have stalled just long enough for Marco to show up. So welcome, Marco.
Hey. What's up?
Howdy.
Oh,
Can you
Chris
guys hear me
piped
good?
in.
You good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, barely, but I'm having technical
Oh, you have a delay.
difficulties over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all, guys. This is all the shit
There's
we
a-
usually do before we go live.
Yeah, there's a thunderstorm coming through here pretty soon.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be like devastating.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Through like Houston and shit. So yeah. We'll see.
Nice.
I don't know.
Oh, what's up, Chris? Chris says, "Hey, Matthew, congrats on the EMT cert. I've been an EMT for 15 years. I wish I had set medic opportunities in Iowa." Sounds awesome. Chris, it's awesome. The money's really good. It's boring as fuck. Wow.
What is around and wait?
What is, Marco, what are you doing? What is that?
He's fucking with his mic.
Yeah, I'm fucking with my. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Now batting.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so
Marco,
I don't know if you saw in the chat. Thomas is gonna be late. He's off being a thespian.
Oh my God! Again?
Yeah, the Monty Python thing, the adaptation.
Yeah, Broadway's adaptation of Monty
Whatever.
Python and the Holy Holy Grail. So yeah.
Listen,
Can you guys see these marks on my face?
you want to know
right
how I
here?
know Tom is gay?
No.
Yeah,
How
I
do
see
you know
him.
Thomas?
What's that from?
My daughter. My wife didn't trim her nails, and last night she's just fucking grabbed, squeezed, and
Oh,
twisted,
dude.
and just like popped
Yeah.
fucking vessels all over the place. Yeah, it's great.
Little kid
They're
nails
the
are
strongest
like
little things
razors.
ever. Oh yeah.
It's that fucking
And-
retard chimp strength. Am I allowed to say that?
It is.
I just did.
You just
Okay,
said it.
yeah.
You just did.
Okay.
You just put it out there. So it's all good.
Ours is like has claws on her fucking feet, dude. She'll like rub you with her feet and slice you open. You're like, whoa, dude, where'd that come from?
Damn.
Mm-mm.
So, guys,
Sloan just. Oh, go ahead.
sorry, everybody listening, and my two colleagues here, we usually have powwows before we come on to discuss what we're going to discuss, and
Facts.
we did not do that. And Thomas
Facts.
is usually the spearheader of that. He usually like says, "Hey,
Yep.
let's go," and I think he's trying to teach us a lesson. So fuck him. Here's what I want to talk about.
Okay.
Somebody had a great idea to discuss items that you put in your refrigerator that you really don't need
Oh
to
yes, finally.
or should. So,
But I don't have that list ready.
oh, you have the list ready? Okay. Well, I was just going
I
to
have
spit
some.
I'll look at
stuff. Okay.
I'll look-
Okay. How about this? Wait, hold on. We'll get back to that. I got another one.
Go ahead.
On the locker room IG in rare form, I popped on one day. It was yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And I threw a poll up and said your Christmas tree, real or fake? And then part 2 was, fake snow on the Christmas tree. And your options were I think I put like flock yeah or hell the flock no.
Sure.
Overwhelming majority of people
Yeah.
fake Christmas trees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Overwhelming majority of people
Mhm.
no flock, but not by that much of a margin. Like there were a lot of people that like to flock their trees.
I like
So
to flock
here's what I want to
Are you
say
a
to those
flocker?
people. No,
Sometimes
flock,
I'm
no.
a flocker.
So here's what I want to say to those people.
I'm not a flocker.
You're wrong, first of all, because
For flocking or not flocking?
Yeah, for flocking. You're wrong.
For flocking. Okay.
Oh,
Never
I flock every night.
Okay, but look, never in the history of ever has anybody brought a snow-covered tree into
Sure.
their fucking home.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you did, it melted rather quickly.
Sure.
There's
Wish for Eskimo.
never no. Like no. If you want to put some, we have some my wife. Okay, we have 3 Christmas trees in the house.
Stop. Did you say 3?
3, yeah. So we get, and we're gonna go Friday morning to get the big one. So we
That's
go
not okay.
get we
That's
go get a
not okay.
9-footer. We get a 9-footer for in the living room next to the fireplace. That's
Of
a
course,
9-footer, a real one. That's the
Mhm.
main one, right? And then we have a 7-footer in our den area, and then we have a little 4-footer in the bedroom because I like Christmas trees, and those are the 3 rooms we spend most of the time in. So I want to have a
Sure.
Christmas tree each.
Flock yeah.
And the 2 fake ones are flocked. And I found out a couple years ago that I have a mild allergic reaction to that flocking stuff when it gets on my skin.
Dude, you're allergic to flocking?
Whatever that fake chemically bullshit is that simulates
Sure.
snow that stays forever and ever. Yeah, of course. Like I'm okay with that because it's like God knows what kind of chemicals are in there. But I don't get like hives or anything, but I just get really itchy. Like I get really, really fucking itchy. There's no redness or anything, but I get really, really itchy. Same thing with hot dog water. If I get hot dog water on my hands, they turn mildly red and they get irritated.
So if you eat a hot dog, does it fuck you up?
I'm fine if I eat a hot dog, but if I handle the raw hot dog, there's that nasty hot dog water that's in there. I have an allergic reaction to it.
Have you tried eating a raw hot dog?
No, who does that? I mean,
I
technically
Well,
they're cooked already. It's like
they're
bologna.
Not. They're
It's a
all
bologna stick.
pre-cooked.
It's a fucking
Maybe
bologna
there's
stick.
chemicals that seep out of it, like once you boil it.
Yeah, glizzy water, Austin. I am allergic to glizzy water. Where's the bell?
Okay.
Where's the bell? Thomas has a soundboard. My wife rearranged stuff in here. I have a bell. Oh, I found it.
Ding.
Here's the bell. There you go.
Perfect. You know what?
So, yeah.
It's not even that gay, Marco, because my wife and I, before we had the youngest kid, we actually did. She used to do it prior to me, but she used to decorate Christmas trees for the Boys and Girls Club in a competition. And then I got into it because I did some flowers with her, and then yada yada, this and that. And then I decided to do a fucking decorating the Christmas tree competition with her, and we fucking did it. And we made an elf tree. It was fucking awesome.
Like from the movie Elf, or just elves in general?
Elf, no, it wasn't from the movie because they didn't have any of that stuff, and we had to go out and buy a bunch of our own shit, so that was way too expensive. So we got it was based off of that in the gumdrops, a scene where he does all the gumdrops and like all the gum and shit from under the stuff, and like a Winter Wonderland type of thing with like gumdrops and fucking candies and twisted fucking cellophane things and all throughout the tree. We didn't win shit, but it's all fucking who you know and who likes you and to win. And
all that shit's political. It's all political.
Oh, exactly. But every tree that she's ever done has gone for like the biggest amount of money.
Okay. Should we let everybody know why Tom's thing is up, but he's not there?
Right. Yeah.
He gave me the power to put people in and out of the studio, so I pulled his camera in. So we're gonna get to see his happy ass when he walks in, unless he's being a dick and listening to this live right now.
He's not. No, he shouldn't be. He should be.
He should be doing his.
He should be twinkling his toes and doing choreography and shit. So
yeah,
fuck that guy.
So it'll be fun when he walks in and he's like, "Oh, oh, oh."
Hey, Matt, I found a list of the 29 items that you should not refrigerate.
Okay, so before we pop into that list, are there things that you put in your refrigerator that you already know without that list, goddamn good and well, do not necessarily need to be in the refrigerator?
Well, what about vice versa?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Okay.
about the other way around?
So now here's a hack. I'm going to let everybody in on a secret.
Go on.
When you are in the grocery store or supermarket, depending on what coast you live on, how you want to call it, when you're in the food store and you're walking around in like the vegetable and fruit section, if it's not in a refrigerated area, it does not need to be in a refrigerated area when you bring it home. Those fucking apples that you pick out of the middle thing that you take home and throw in your fucking fruit drawer, on the crisper, not necessary. Not necessary at all. All that shit. It's colder. It's not. It's just colder. It's just cold. It's not going to hurt it, but you don't need to crowd your fridge with all that shit.
Plums do not need to be refrigerated. However, if you put those motherfuckers in your crisper, you last 10 times longer by like weeks. I had fucking plums for 3 weeks, almost a month in my crisper, and was eating on them the whole time. And they were still crispy.
I fucking hate plums.
Oh, I fucking love
Marco, don't do that. Is that the spring on your fucking arm?
It is. I
knew what that was. I fucking knew what that was. Yeah.
Is it really? It's really loud?
Yeah, it's like a gong. It's like your own little gong thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
You're
I'm a
awesome
big
at the same time.
Dude, I grew up with things that are supposed to be refrigerated that I do not refrigerate, and I haven't refrigerated. And my wife yelled at me one time and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "That doesn't get refrigerated." She goes, "It says refrigerate on the label." I said, "I've been doing it for years."
It says refrigerate after opening.
What are we talking about?
What was it?
Parmesan cheese in the fucking tub.
The can. You're talking about the can Parmesan cheese, like the craft. The shaky one. Yeah,
the shaky stuff. You don't need to refrigerate.
It says refrigerate after opening. I shit you
it does.
Not.
It does say refrigerate after opening. Yeah.
It tastes so much better if you don't refrigerate it.
Yeah. Okay. So butter. You guys put butter in the fridge?
So that's the one. I put butter in the fridge. You're not supposed to. And by the way, I fucking hate restaurants. I hate restaurants, especially breakfast restaurants like IHOP. I don't give a fuck. Denny's, absolutely. You get fucking. Bro, anal beads definitely belong in the refrigerator, Jason.
Freezer. Up your game, Jason.
In the freezer.
Anal beads belong in the freezer.
Unless they're
like that
metal.
scene from fucking Christmas Story where the dude gets his tongue stuck to the pole.
That's what I'm saying. Unless they're metal. But listen.
So IHOP, you're at IHOP and you order your
pancakes or waffles, and they bring you a fucking rock, a fucking perfect circle rock of butter what the fuck? And you try to put the shit in between the pancakes, sandwich it in. And we all fucking do this. You try to put this shit in between the pancakes.
It just makes a hole.
You hold it in your hands, like, without opening it first. You're holding your hands. You try to warm it up. It doesn't, breathe fucking up. It doesn't work. None of that shit works.
I hate that shit.
It's always a fucking rock. It's hard to spread. It breaks your pancake apart as you're trying to fucking pull it. It like tears your pancake. And it fucks.
Now, when you eat pancakes, do you get everything, like you butter each layer, right?
Yeah.
You put it on top. Do you throw some syrup on top of it? Then do you
I cut it first.
All first, or do you cut it as you eat?
So I cut half. I cut half and then do wedges. So like I'll cut half of the pancakes and then do wedges like
a little pie
across.
Okay.
And then I'll put syrup on that half and then I'll munch that bitch because the syrup soaks up into the pancake batter, right? And as soon as it's all soaked up, basically it doesn't exist anymore. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you tell me you tasted. In my world, if I'm not seeing the syrup, like when you pick it up like a movie moment, when you pick up or like a commercial, you pick up the little piece of pancake and the syrup is not dripping off of it, there's no syrup on it. It never happened.
What I do the butter, I stack them.
Sure.
I throw an initial layer of syrup over the top that coats the entire stack of
I'm with this.
Flapjacks, right?
Sure.
I cut right down the center, right? So I'm doing like a horizontal cut, right?
I'm getting this.
Right? So right down the center, and then I step over like about an inch or two, and then cut another one, then come back to me, cut another one, and then rotate that fucking plate.
Absolutely.
Right? And then cut across again. So I got all those little squares. And then I hit it with some more syrup.
Okay.
So it gets all in like the cracks and shit.
Yeah, in between. You got to get in between. Yeah, man.
Yep.
What I do.
Okay, please.
I go with the regular place I go to gives you 2 stacks, but these fuckers are like, they're big fuckers.
Sure.
So I only put butter on the top layer because fuck the bottom layer because that's just too much. It's too big.
Sure.
And I take my syrup and I pour it over the top, and then I coat the plate and make a river. That way, when I cut, I just dip and eat, and then if I run out, I just pour more.
A syrup moat. You're doing a syrup moat around the castle.
Yeah.
I like
now,
that.
Gentlemen, I got to tell you this. I broke up with the girl because she was a dipper.
In the military, in the prison, that's all you had time to do,
bro.
You got your little fucking pancakes. They're a little bit bigger than silver dollar ones, and then you get your little fucking syrup on one of the things, and you take the pancake, you fold it in half like a fucking taco, and you dip, eat, done.
Yeah, bro. We weren't in prison, dog. We were at IHOP. I wasn't having spread on top of my pancakes. You know what I'm saying? We were at a fucking IHOP. And
I do the spread.
So have I. It's actually not bad.
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good actually. So she would get her fucking pancakes and then she'd take when you get a coffee, the little creamer packs come in, they give it to you like a little bowl.
Yeah.
Right. What? She dumped those bitches out, wiped the fucking bowl, like fill that shit up with fucking syrup, right? And then with her hands. Why the fuck?
That alone is grounds for divorce.
Yeah, dirty, bro. Thank you.
Yeah,
fucking
dirty. Wiped it with a napkin.
Rips the fucking pancake. I hope she fucking listens to this because now you know the real reason I broke up with your ass years ago. Rips up the fucking pancakes, dips that shit, talks blah 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 blah, shit's dripping. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Like blah blah blah, and then munches it and eats it. I'm sitting here like this.
No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. With her hands?
Yeah, bro. It was tearing apart. She tears apart the pancakes, dips them with her hands, fucking eats them. I'm out.
I can get behind the eating with your hands, tearing apart the pancake, but the whole taking the fucking nasty ass chemical creamer out of that bowl that hasn't been cleaned for God knows how long,
right?
And just giving it a quick little fucking wipe.
They never
tried napkin.
Little to do.
They never clean those. Why would they? Why would they clean them? You're not eating on them.
Oh shit!
My stepmom was a fucking general manager of Denny's. They don't clean those motherfuckers.
No,
they just pour more into them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then you got everybody else with fucking filthy ass fingers going in there and digging around. Man. You get all sorts of gonorrhea, herpes, syphilis just digging around in that shit.
Herpes. That's gross.
Yeah, you get all the herpes.
Yeah. So,
all right. Fired. So this was pancake talk with the locker room. You're welcome. Bonus material there.
How not to eat your
pancakes or waffles?
I mean, they're both the same. It's the same fucking batter. They're just one.
No, different.
Slightly different.
Pancakes are way better.
I don't know. My wife makes a mean fucking waffle.
Well, Belgian. So yeah.
All about pancakes. The right pancake.
Yeah.
Change your world.
What's the right pancake?
My wife made pancake mix from scratch. Like she didn't buy anything like obviously it's like from the store, but she didn't buy a pancake mix and she did it. And she's like, what do you think of the pancakes? I'm like, whatever brand this is, you got to buy this again. This is amazing. She's like, I made it. I'm like, I know you did, but whatever brand you bought,
it's from
added
scratch.
the fucking shit too. And she's like, no, I like made that from scratch. I'm like, oh fuck. If I wasn't already married to her, I'd be like, marry me.
The best pre-made, my kids love pancakes. Like I said, like the best I've had, obviously, like Miss Butterworth, Bisquick, the shake and pour shit. Man, the best one that I found so far is the chain of supermarkets out here called HEB. They make their own buttermilk. Just add water.
Oh,
fucking banging, dude. I mean, we're part of the South, you know what I'm saying? So they're not fucking around with the pancakes, dumplings, or anything like that, and biscuit shit. Oof. Man, it's fucking good. It's so fun. It's so good. I'm gonna send you both a box. It's that
nice,
good.
Bro. See, I like pancakes. So good. Like pancakes are light and fluffy and airy, and that's great. It's almost like a spongy, like cake texture. But then a waffle's like a hearty pancake.
It's a crispy.
I don't think I've had a great waffle.
A waffle's a pancake that seen some shit. You know what I mean?
It's hard on the outside, but soft on the side. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't had a good waffle.
Some things.
Yeah.
What's that?
I haven't had a good waffle then because every waffle I've had has just been trash. Just fucking too hard, dry as fuck.
Oh no.
They gotta have that. They gotta have that crisp on the outside and then be a pancake on the inside.
And on the middle, you should hit a crispy. You should hit a crisp to just soft mushy in the middle.
Yep.
So,
but not raw.
The right pancake, is soft but a little bit chewy and really fine on the inside, like velvet, just nice. Where you get that little bit of that chewiness, but you get that softness and it melts in your mouth. That is the right one.
Okay. So the waffle, crispy on the outside and then that on the inside.
Absolutely.
Like when you're fucking a dead body that was burned, like it's crispy on the outside.
Sure.
Then it's like,
what the fuck? What?
The blue waffle. I looked at it. No.
What's the blue waffle? What is the blue waffle?
It's supposed to be like a fucking pussy with it's all
No, you don't. No, Matt, you know what a blue waffle. Stop it. You know what the blue waffle is. Stop. Just stop it. We're not gonna go down this road of the blue waffle. Ladies and gentlemen, home, look at blue waffle on your Google.
Support Blue Lives Matter.
Sorry.
The Blue Line by Blue Waffles.
Oh god. Oh, talking about waffles. Chuck, there's a waffles breakfast spot in Granada Hills. It's like near Chatsworth and Zelda, I want to say. It's like where the orchards used to be. There's like a Rouse and an Orchards right there in that shopping center.
Still there?
The orchards?
No, that too. I haven't been to the Valley in forever. I have no reason to go to the Valley anymore.
Yeah, I get you. Next time you say that, put your pinky up in the air. Thank you. Anyways.
Yeah. Hey, I grew up in the Valley, and this I've lived longer in the Valley than I haven't lived in the Valley. But now I'm like, I get what the hype is.
Yeah,
I have to go over that fucking hill. I'm not going over that fucking hill. Like, fuck those people. They're dead.
But anyways, Chuck, go check it out. They actually have some bomb ass waffles, and that's all they do.
You know where the best pancake spot is in Los Angeles?
It's
in Larchmont Village.
What?
Oh yeah, right down the street from me.
Holy fuck, dude! They have red velvet pancakes.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Is it
that whole strip on Larchmont is nothing but just banging fucking food spots.
They have a bison chili there.
Fucking.
Oh my god! It's so.
I'm trying to think
of the bungalow.
I'm trying to think of there's a breakfast spot that I had in like I gotta think about. I gotta ask Jules and then text you. But there's one in Studio City that they're actually known for their red velvet pancakes. They also have the lemon poppy seed, and it's so fucking popular that they actually sell the mix. Like by their front counter, they actually sell the mix, and it was pretty fucking legit. It was pretty fucking good, but it is really hyped up, just like you expect anything out of that area.
Well, you're getting like a $20 waffle, bro, or $20 pancake stack.
Yeah, of course. I mean, anything on Ventura Boulevard is going to be a fucking at least $20 waffle. Which, by the way, there's no waffle should be $20.
No,
I don't give a fuck what's on it.
Let's hit your list.
All right, so number one.
And thank you for starting with number 1 and not starting at number 29, because we don't need to go through all 29. We can just start at the top and work down to like the maybe top 5 or 10 and then move the fuck on. So I appreciate
Sounds good. So unripe avocados. So if your avocado's not ripe,
avocados in the fucking fridge.
I don't.
Why would you do that?
What...
That delays their ripening.
Yes, I mean once
it's ripe, once
you
put
open
them in a fucking brown paper bag, and you leave them on the fucking counter, and they will ripen right the fuck up.
Pro tip, everybody. When you look at an avocado and you look at it, there's like basically where it connected to the. If you don't know if it's how well it is or how ready it is, this is true.
Yes. What
is
like, that? Trable
36. Trable.
Is it supposed to be tribal? Did you mistype your own fucking username? Is this supposed to be tribal 36?
I think trying to be OG.
Maybe that could be that person's last name. Who knows?
That's true.
Mr. or Mrs. Trable. Trable 36 says this feels like a cross between food critics and a home economics class.
These are
You're
facts.
Fucking welcome.
So, pro tip on the avocado: there's like the part where it's basically connected to the plant. You see the little brown nubby. If you're not sure if it's ripe, just knock that little bitch off with your fingertip. Look inside; it'll tell you how green the bitch is.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's kind of like what I do with a box of chocolates. If I don't know what type of chocolate it is, I take my pinky and I stick it up through the bottom and see what's in there.
That's called an oil check, and it's not illegal in most states.
I bite it in half.
Number 2 is, I didn't know this one because I keep this one in the fridge, but number 2 is basil.
No, it's again, you're in the store and you get the fresh basil plant that's in a little pot. That's not
in the refrigerator. That's in the herb refrigerator section, my friend.
No. Only the ones that are in the plastic container.
Right.
Yeah, because if you get the live basil plant that grows outside where there is no refrigeration, you do not need to refrigerate that.
Number 3, Chuck has a lot of experience with, which is cucumbers.
Ah, yes.
Damn it.
Wait, that reminds me. I sent you guys that video, and I want to find these fucking stickers. This lady did a whole video on Instagram, and I sent it to you, but I'm sure it got lost in the shuffle. She goes, "Oh my God, look at these stickers I have. I have a whole roll of them." And it's a little red sticker, and it says "for rectal use only." And they're little tiny, like about the size of the tip of your face, like a little thing. So she went to all these stores and was just putting them on random fucking things. She went to Home Depot. She was putting them on the packages of the screwdrivers.
That's fucking dope.
Then she went to the supermarket and she went by the bananas. She's like, obviously, and she puts it on the bananas and puts it on the cucumber. And so I'm like, I need these stickers in my life so I can just start sticking them on stuff in stores. It makes shopping so much more fun for me.
I'm gonna order you those. I'm gonna order you those, and the one that has like Jesus leaning out a little angle.
Yes.
Says, I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually have we have a pretty good one on our door when you exit the shop. Right at the door frame, there's a little Jesus says, I saw that.
Right. That's awesome.
Number 4 is onions.
Who puts onions in the fucking fridge?
Once you cut it though, like let's say you use half an onion, you're gonna leave the half an onion on the counter?
No, I put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, there's stipulations there. Do you know why onions have that hard outer layer that you have to peel off?
Why?
No.
Well, because they grow underground, right? So
this is a joke.
No, this is serious. So this is our cross between food critics and a home ec class.
Sure, go ahead.
It's also agriculture 101. Look at that mosquito, you motherfucker. Hold on. It's on my screen.
Dude, I'm getting fucked up by these mosquitoes, dude. I am fucking
got him. Look right there. See that fucker? Oh,
it's too cold down. We're finally out of mosquito season out here. Thank God.
So
they're vicious.
The onions are grown underground, right?
Mm-hmm,
so when you harvest them, they pull them up. So when all the Mexicans, when all the farm attendants are out there in the field, pulling the onions up, they pull them up and just set them outside because they're all like moist and gooey from being underground. Yep. And the sun hardens up the outside couple of layers and creates that protective little shell that we basically peel off to get to the part that we're going to eat. So there you go.
I didn't know that. I grew up next to onion fields.
Yeah.
You know that.
That's why that's why onion fields smell, because they're all sitting out in the fucking sun baking.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
They grow under fucking ground.
I love the fucking onion stem. No one sells them. You have to get them from an actual farmer's market or directly from a farm.
Oh, the little part
yeah. So like the onions, like the bulb is what you eat, right? Like basically the root's what you eat. But
the green shit on top?
Yeah, the green shit on top. You fucking
you
clean that. Yeah, they don't listen.
Texas, really like this big though.
Not bougie ass California, Texas. Can't get them out here.
Weird.
Number 5 is I'm gonna skip. Okay, we're not gonna dive to this because if you put this in the refrigerator, you're stupid. But a garlic bulb is number 5.
Who's putting garlic in the fucking fridge?
Right. So
that's not going to keep the vampires out. You got to have that outside on your fucking front door.
You gotta
Once
have
you peel them, they should go in the refrigerator.
If you, yeah, but are you peeling? Are you sitting down peeling all the bulbs, like the entire bulbs?
No, I buy them prepackaged and pre-peeled whole garlic cloves.
Why don't you just buy a whole garlic clove and then you just pop off what you want and you fucking crush it and take that little outside layer and then the rest will stay outside because it still has that.
I do both.
Sure.
I do both.
Sure.
But that's whatever.
Potatoes. Again, that's a gimme. If you're putting potatoes in the refrigerator, you're fucking stupid. Tomatoes.
If you're putting potatoes in the refrigerator, you are in fact a fucking potato.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna skip over some bullshit. So some of the ones that we're gonna not talk about because this is stupid. And if you put these in the refrigerator, you're a dumbass. So tomatoes, you're stupid. Unripe bananas, come on. Melons. I don't even know how people are putting a melon in the fucking refrigerator.
Well, number 10, you fucking cut it up and it's in its own juice, and you got
number 10. I don't even know why the fuck this thing is on here, but number 10 is olive oil.
That's like putting peanut butter in the fridge. Who fucking puts olive oil in the fucking fridge?
So fun fact.
Mark, I want to throw it back to the. Okay, go ahead.
Remy was trying to help us clean up the other day, and then he asked me for a peanut butter and jelly, and I was like, "Bubba, where'd you put the peanut butter?" He's like, "Oh, I wanted to put it away, Daddy, and then clean up for you." I was like, "Oh, thanks, buddy. Where'd you put it?" He pops the refrigerator open, whips out the peanut butter. I'm like, "Oh, bud."
Yeah, you're not having a sandwich anytime
soon. You're not getting a peanut butter and jelly for at least good 10, 15 minutes easily. You're not getting this peanut butter and jelly.
I want to throw it back to our pancake waffle discussion for a hot second. Go ahead. It's an accessory to the fact of syrup, like real maple syrup. Fridge or no fridge?
No fridge.
Okay.
Dude, I have mine in the fridge.
Okay.
But it's the organic one. I like it cold.
See, and that's so weird because you're going to pour that cold shit on your hot pancakes.
I don't know why. I just like it cold.
Okay.
But it's only the organic one. I don't know fucking why I do it, but I like it cold.
Favorite.
Because it tastes better that way. But like Miss Buttersworth or Aunt Jemima.
No,
that's fucking
that's not real.
I was like, this shit's all cornstarch.
No, I get
fucking cornstarch anyways.
I will send you a picture once I go back upstairs. My syrup is in a fucking glass container in the shape of a fucking maple leaf because it's from fucking Canada.
That's fucking awesome. Dude, out of
it. Old fashioned. When you go to IHOP, are you an old fashioned person? I'm a butter pecan motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, just look. I haven't been to IHOP in like fucking forever, but if they just have like legit, like the old fashioned, just the regular old maple.
Oh yeah, no.
Although sometimes I will grab that blueberry.
Oh, for sure.
I'll grab the blueberry syrup once in a while.
Blueberry is good.
If I just I want a little diabetes kick. Like,
I gotta go with a butter pecan myself. So, all right, number 11 is gonna be hot sauce. Now, I've seen this go back and forth. I see people leave hot sauce in the pantry, and I've opened people's refrigerators, and I've seen Tabasco and Cholula.
Tabasco. I always see Tabasco.
Frank's Red Hot. I've seen all those motherfuckers, and I've seen them all in the refrigerator, and you don't need to. You don't need to.
It actually makes them less hot.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
It dilutes the freaking right.
Capsaicin or whatever.
Yeah.
But I do have some hot sauces from Hot Ones that say refrigerate after opening.
That's going to be because they don't have a higher vinegar content, or like their preservatives are not as high. They're going to be more like they're going to be more true to just the processed peppers. Now here's a good one. Ketchup. Are you a ketchup in the fridge after opening, motherfucker? Are you a ketchup in there?
No.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, we don't even have ketchup in the house. So
my wife loves it. Fucking pantry.
I got
refrigerator.
I got about 30 different kinds of fucking mustard in toothpaste tubes in my fridge.
What the fuck?
I'm married a European, and there's all different kinds of. In Austria, they love their different kinds of mustard. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I got yelled at. Dude, I got yelled at for barbecue sauce being out. I'm like, well, if I don't have to refrigerate my ketchup, why the fuck do I need to refrigerate my barbecue sauce?
I mean, one's in the other.
It's the barbecue sauce is just spicy ketchup, really.
Yeah, it's just
right?
just
It's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
it's soy sauce. What's this here sauce and
brown sugar, molasses.
gold
It's brown sugar,
molasses.
molasses,
Yeah,
ketchup, and then other spices.
Yeah.
Vinegar.
So nuts. I don't know who the fuck would put a nuts in the fucking refrigerator,
Who's
but
putting
nuts.
in it? You're fucking nuts. You're the same person putting potatoes in the refrigerator is the one putting nuts. Why would you put nuts in the fucking refrigerator? Unless it's a goddamn Snickers bar, don't put your fucking nuts in the fridge.
So this is my next one. So the next one is chocolate, and I'm like, I disagree with this.
That's
if you're
a personal preference.
If you do like a Snickers bar or a Twix or like a Three Musketeers bar, but I'm not putting a bar of Hershey's in the refrigerator.
No, I don't like any of those. Look, my guilty pleasure is Reese's peanut butter cups. And that's a very popular thing to put in the fridge. But I like that shit at room temperature. I want that shit to just kind of melt in my mouth. I don't want to like snap. I don't want to snap into a piece of fucking chocolate and peanut butter, or even a piece of chocolate. I don't want to like snap into it.
Oh,
Hershey's
I like
Kisses. I see Hershey's Kisses in people's fridges all the goddamn time.
No, that's just
like you're just trying to break a tooth.
Yeah, that's trying to bite into a bullet. You know what I'm saying? That's stupid.
Dude, you're gonna break your teeth.
Yeah,
but I do like to put a Snickers in the refrigerator here and then. So this is an interesting one because it says coffee beans or coffee grounds. I know that you can freeze them to keep them longer. You can freeze them and then pull them out and thaw them out and leave them thawed. But I guess you're not supposed to refrigerate them. I'm not a coffee guy, so this is news to me. Nuts in the fridge makes tea bagging better. Okay.
Yes, Jason. Nuts in the fridge does, in fact, make tea bagging better.
All right, I'm with that.
The people who put their ground coffee or their whole coffee beans in the fridge are the same people that keep their extra batteries in the fridge, thinking it's going to make them last longer as well.
No.
Oh man, that's
puts batteries in their refrigerator.
That's bro, Chuck. That's pre you, buddy. But let me tell you, that was, back in the day, that was the thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was. But like, why? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't do anything. In fact, cold actually makes the batteries life lessen.
Same thing with coffee.
That's why when you're driving your fucking Prius Tesla, you don't last 300 fucking miles. It goes like 120 because the fucking cold actually makes the life of the battery shorten when you use it.
Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
My dad used to put the rolls of 35 millimeter film before not used in the fridge too, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's fucking it's fucking film. Like, what does that do? And then I took photography for like a semester in high school, and I asked a photography teacher, and he's like, no, it doesn't make it better, it doesn't make it worse. It's just like it really doesn't do anything.
So stone fruit, unripe stone fruit. You're not supposed to put stone fruit in the refrigerator. Stone fruit would be like
stone fruit.
Peaches, nectarines, apricots, the ones with the big ass pit in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! But these taste so much better. I think that's personal preference, though.
It's because they're cold. They're cold and they're snappy.
Because you like them cold and snappy.
They're snappy. Yeah.
Now, do you like your fruit like that, hard or soft? I like it hard. I like it to bite into it like a fucking apple.
Listen, I like my fruit like I like my
pears, stuff that's supposed to have a snap. I like to have a snap, but a peach. I want to bite into a peach and it be all nice and soft. I want that shit to drip down the side of my fucking lips. Chuck, oh, no. What's Chuck drinking? Chuck's drinking Jack Daniels.
I have half a bottle of Jack Daniels left. Winter Jack.
Winter Jack?
Yeah, it's Tennessee cider.
Oh, okay.
It's a seasonal blend of apple cider liqueur and Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey. It's 15% alcohol by volume, 30 proof with some caramel coloring.
50%.
I've had half a bottle.
That's stronger than a regular Jack. Isn't regular Jack like 40 or 45?
I don't know because I don't drink regular Jack.
Interesting.
I only got this because it's really hard to get. You can get it 2 weeks out of every year at my place, my grocery store. And so I got 3 bottles last year, and I have to go back and pick up like 4 or 5 more this year because it's nice to have year round. It doesn't fuck you up. Like I've said, I've had 2. This is my 3rd glass. It's half a bottle's gone. You don't feel fucked up. You can kind of drink it. It tastes good, and it makes your chest warm. That's it. Tastes like apple cider.
I know something that you'll like and will make your chest warm as well.
Oh,
get out of here, dude!
Hey guys, here's a shithead Tom update. I'm done. Headed home. 10 minutes out. That was at 21:22. What time are we at now? So that was a. Oh, so he should be popping in. We should see his happy ass popping in that frame in a couple of minutes here.
Yeah.
And boy, is he going to be surprised that he's already up on the screen. Okay. And oh, you know what we should do?
What about soy sauce?
Soy sauce? No,
soy sauce is on here, but you don't have to. It's already fermented.
To refrigerate. I do not.
No, I don't either. But
because if you don't refrigerate your barbecue sauce, why would you refrigerate your soy sauce?
Exactly.
Is soy sauce an ingredient in barbecue sauce?
Not always. Not always.
No, he's not. What?
What?
I said not always.
Tom says he's in the waiting room. No, dude, your screen's up, bro. Walk in.
Not in the waiting. Where did he say that?
In the private chat.
Do you think he's doing the fucking douchebag? I'm gonna fucking call from my cell phone thing.
He's on his fucking cell phone. I guarantee
he's gonna be on his cell phone. He's gonna like try to talk to us from his car with a bunch of noise in the background. Hey, what's up? I just gotta ask you, fill me in. What's going on? No,
I don't see the what private chat.
Click next to comments. There's a tab to the left of it.
I'm in the waiting room. No, you're not. No, you are not.
We have a live feed in your bedroom.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he would be. He said headed home 10 minutes out. Well, that would be about now. It's about 9 minutes since he texted that or sent a message that.
What the hell? Huh. Okay. Anyway, this is
creepy. I'm watching your room.
Yeah, like we can see your room right now, dude. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here! You ain't got to lie to kick it, homie. You're not even home yet. That's cool.
His screen is black in my.
Really?
Yeah, it's
black.
In my screen, his screen is black.
Here, wait. Let me remove him.
Like your last boyfriend.
There we go. And now add to stage. I just added him.
Okay, got the circle. Circles.
Oh yeah, now it's black.
It's black.
Whoa, that's black.
That's how I've been seeing it.
Weird. I was looking at
That's weird. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Well.
No. Guys, I had my first real tattoo emergency today.
Really? What happened?
What happened?
So I got to work.
What happened?
And one of my coworkers. So I get to work and I walk in. I'm just saying hello to the guys in the next room over because I have my own private room now. And one of the guys I'm working with, Paulie, goes, "Hey, what's up? You're here." And I was like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, I work today. He's like, "Do you have anything going on?" "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Oh, because this is my client." Okay. Can you fill me in? He's like, Joel's sick, so he had to stop working. So he asked me if I can finish the tattoo, and this tattoo is more like super fine line, minimalist stuff. And I want to know if you can do it. I'm like,
oh fuck.
Wait, what the fuck is happening? So I'm like, oh, okay, yes, maybe. I don't know. Hold on. I just walked. So I put my stuff down, went over. My coworker's having a fucking panic attack. Like, I checked his checked for his pulse. Like his heart is fucking racing. He's fucking sweating like a hooker in church. I was like, I'm like, bro, you having a heart attack? You having an anxiety attack? Have you been drinking water? Are you exhausted? What's going on? And he's just like, not lethargic. He's totally with it. He's totally here. He's totally coherent. But yeah, dude, he fucking. I had to call my first client, which luckily was a friend of mine, a friend of my wife's, and tell her, hey, am I having an actual tattoo emergency? And I wound up having to step in and finish this tattoo. He'd done like, guys, maybe like 10, 12 lines on her before he started getting this fucking attack. And I was like, oh shit. It's like I legit had to sit down, step in, tag in, and do her tattoo. Just
did the lines match up? Did you know what like size needle he was using?
Yeah, we both work fine line. So even though I use a completely different manufacturer, pretty damn close.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty damn close. And I was able to just kind of take it over and do it, which is interesting because he doesn't do any color work whatsoever. And she's like, "Oh, I want this thing in full color." And I was like, okay. You picked the wrong guy to begin with, but that's okay. I got this. Don't worry, we got this. Yeah. So yeah, legit tattoo emergency. First time ever.
There's that shithead.
So there he is.
Legit tattoo emergency?
Yeah.
Dude, we've been looking at your fucking empty room this whole time for the past 53 minutes and 47 seconds.
I have no idea why my room was active. I tried to set things up for you guys before I left, and apparently I just left myself in there.
I added you into the stage because I wanted to see your happy ass walk in.
Oh.
Well, we never saw you walk in, and you're like, I'm in the waiting room. And I'm like, there is no waiting room. I don't know where the waiting room is.
No.
Also, you got a lot of work to do tonight before this fucking thing goes live, because I don't know what fucking files you were telling me to play, but I don't have access to them. It's like on your fucking computer. It's not on the fucking thing here.
No, it's on the thing.
Okay, we'll talk about it afterwards, because I don't know where the fuck it was. Chuck and I were trying to figure it out.
Well, I could be wrong.
I hit go, we went.
See?
But it's on your screen. It's not on his screen. That's the thing.
Should be. He's got. Anyway, doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about inside baseball for the last 4 minutes that I'm here.
Marco, you're going to do one of my next tattoos, okay?
Okay.
Did you guys have fun at least?
Oh, we've been doing a nice. It's according to Trable 36. It's been a cross between food critics and a home economics class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm
pretty factual.
It's a softer, gentler, more diverse, inclusive, and equitable locker room podcast than you may be used to.
Wow,
that was really good wordage.
That was a mouthful.
That's what she said.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Oh.
Ew.
Well, I was in the waiting room because I was. I
didn't even know we had a waiting room.
Marco going, he's going to be doing that douchebag thing where he calls from the car, and I was like 2 minutes from the house, so I just left the waiting room and ran inside. Apparently, while I was gone, I had to lock my dog up, and he ate like 3 chocolate bars and a bag of Skittles. So,
oh fuck,
my dog's gonna have diarrhea, all the shit.
But the question is, were those chocolate bars in the refrigerator or not in the refrigerator?
Because we had a whole discussion about what you should and shouldn't put in your refrigerator, Thomas.
Snickers bars go in the freezer.
See,
you break your fucking teeth
again. Break a fucking tooth.
No,
you're biting bullets.
How long do you let it thaw? I like gummies in the freezer.
You don't.
You don't. How the fuck do you bite it with a chisel?
You know.
You suck on it like a fucking Jolly Rancher.
Chew it.
You catch it in the bag, you whack it with a hammer.
How the fuck do you do it?
Listen, the nougat.
I was like,
no, dude, the nougat and the chocolate is thin enough. Mira.
Yeah.
Look,
it gets hard.
So is your ex-boyfriend, but you took that all the time.
Wow.
It's delicious, man.
Oh, where's the
but I'm with Thomas. You got to crack it. You got to crack it open. You got to snap it.
Yeah. Twix also. Reese's goes in the freezer. Twix goes in the freezer. Reese's goes in the freezer.
Reese's soft on the inside.
Do you guys refrigerate your peanut butter?
No. Why?
No.
We just talked about
back and Thomas, listen to this as you're fucking editing it. We covered all these bases. It's amazing.
Fuck up your bread.
If your peanut butter's in your fridge, you're wrong.
Somebody once said the proportion of hardness of the butter is disproportionate to the softness of the bread.
This is true.
Yeah.
We also talked about our hatred for fucking hard butter at IHOP or Denny's or any fucking breakfast, restaurant.
Yeah. Yep. If you're a restaurant, just spring for the whipped butter.
Or just how about this?
Bring that shit at room temperature.
Leave it outside.
Get the little fucking things. Yeah, just leave it out. Just leave it out.
Right.
Yeah.
You open up in the morning, pull the butter out of the fridge.
Do you guys soften your butter in the microwave before you try and spread it on the bread?
Sometimes.
No, mine's never in the fridge. Mine's always room temp, and it's a little butter holder.
Dude, it's Idaho. My butter is like it's been in the fridge just from sitting on the counter.
How cold is your house? It's temperature controlled.
No, it still gets cold. I don't keep my house at like 7.
Bro, he's got a wood stove to heat his house.
And my house is sitting at a chill 65 degrees right now during the wintertime because we just don't turn the heat on unless it gets
ghetto birds over the house right now.
And butter's still soft.
Oh fuck, that's right over me.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess Chuck, Jesus Christ. We were about to segue into big joke energy. Oh. And I have some listener jokes. Let me get my readers on.
Let me see if I can find some big jokes or some big joke energy.
Dude, my vision's getting fucking worse. It's so fucking horrible. I could see far away just fine, but I'm like, I'm doing some serious trombone action with everything.
Yeah, right.
Fucking with the arm dude.
Yeah, I need new glasses already.
Is that what it is? But you can't see up close. You're farsighted. Yeah.
I'm both, dude. I got to be in bifocals by next year.
I never remember that shit.
Oh man, it's fucking horrible. Bro, hey, I just got my first
48
years though. I'm doing good. All right, here we go.
It's the aliens.
Hey, you guys, I was in my linguistics class, and my professor was lecturing, And in English, he said, a double negative forms a positive. In some languages, though, such as Russian, a double negative is still a negative. However, there is no language wherein a double positive can form a negative. And so I said, yeah, right.
All right. You guys want a listener joke?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So I went to a paraplegic strip club the other day.
Here we go.
Guys,
Okay.
that place was crawling with pussy.
Oh my God.
That's fucking amazing. Oh my God. I fucking love it.
That was from Kevin. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that one.
Nice.
Oh my God, that was so
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see. Oh,
What do you call babies born in a whorehouse?
What?
Brothel sprouts.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude.
Oh fuck.
That was
me.
from Caleb. Thanks, Caleb. Appreciate that.
All right.
I like
Good job,
it.
Caleb.
Wow.
Thank you. Oh shit.
Do you guys know that David Hasselhoff has started? Why he started referring to himself as just the Hoff?
Why?
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 Hassel.
You know, you shouldn't fart in an Apple Store. Apple. Oh my God. You should not fart in an
Wow.
Apple Store.
Why is that?
Okay, why?
I know. Sorry, go ahead.
Because they don't have windows.
They
Okay.
don't have windows, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here's a listener. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. This is supposed to go to fucking War Stories podcast.
oh, is it a
It came
joke?
to us. It's not a joke.
Oh.
It's a debrief video request.
Oh,
Hey,
cool.
Chris, get your
Oh.
shit together. I'll forward it this time. Chris, I'll forward it this time. But if you
It's
want,
literally in the link.
if you want Chuck, Tom, and Marco to do a debrief of this video, you need to send that to the War Stories one.
Hey, what do you call a deaf Magic Johnson?
What?
Hearing aids.
Fucking knew it.
That's so good. That's so
fucking good.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Wait,
Did you say
what?
Magic Johnson donated blood?
Yeah.
To
What?
who? Himself?
Dude, he was like, he did a caption of a picture. He's like, donating blood. And I'm like, to who?
Oh,
Right.
this isn't a joke.
What?
This is real.
No.
That was fucking real.
Okay, I'm looking.
No, you
Okay.
can't do that.
I honestly,
you
I think
cannot.
maybe someone made it, but he was in a chair getting a fucking his blood drawn in like a fucking blood draw setting.
Oh,
Now, it could have
the
just been a
photo-
fucking blood draw, but why would
photo
you post
shows Magic Johnson having his blood drawn. So somebody or change the
Right.
caption
Yeah.
to be
it? It was a good
Okay,
meme.
I got a joke that's not a joke,
mm-hmm,
but it's so funny it should be a joke.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Somebody emailed lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. When are y'all gonna have me as a guest again?
Okay.
So I forwarded that to the booking at, blah, 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 right? I forwarded that to War Stories. War Stories then responded to that to Locker Room, not to the guy, with a message. I'm not naming names, Chuck, but you should pay more attention because that person did not, in fact, get this message.
I will make sure.
Just so you know, because I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my
know,
god.
That
honestly,
was from
reply.
about 2:30 this afternoon. Were you drinking at 2:30 this afternoon? And you just
No, I
hit
just hit
reply to
fucking
Locker Room? And
I was dealing with some shit. My truck battery died. Both batteries got fucking
Yeah.
dead. I was
I
dealing
got
with
run
fucking
over. Dog
jumping
was
and,
loose. I get it. Shit happens.
How do you guys know when you have an overbite?
How?
what?
When you're eating pussy and it tastes like shit.
Oh shit! Literally.
Oh, you know, scientists
Okay.
have discovered a fossilized dinosaur fart.
Really?
Yeah, they said it was a blast from the past.
His family walks into a hotel and the father goes to the front desk and says, I hope the porn is disabled. And the front desk clerk says, it's regular porn, you sick fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, can I throw a PSA out there real quick?
Yeah, go.
Friends and fans of the Locker Room and War Stories, please stop sending me links to the article or videos about the naked man in It's a Small World.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I saw it. I've seen it. Been tagged in it. I've seen many angles. I get it. Yep.
Yeah. Death
Yep,
penalty,
saw it.
by the way. Death penalty.
He's a pedophile now.
Yes.
I don't care what drugs you're on. I don't care.
Send him to Florida.
You walked out of It's a Small World with your penis in front of all those children. You're done breathing. Sorry, you're done.
Technically speaking, he
got
carried out.
And beat his ass.
No. Did you see the video where he was walking out of the ride naked in the water? Yeah. And then he got carried once he got apprehended, he was carried, but he was
all the way out the front.
He had his underwear. He stripped down to his underwear in the ride and was running around. But then when he walked out of the tunnel where you
go in with the boats,
disembark, he walked out and he was completely fucking naked. He still had his glasses on, completely fucking naked.
Right. Still gotta see.
So no, fuck you. You're done.
But then they carried his naked ass just covered barely by a jacket all the way. And you guys, we've all been to Disneyland.
There were other exits they could have. No, there were other exits they could have used. They didn't. I have a coworker who works there.
Yep.
And I talked to her about this, or a former coworker who now works there full time, and she was like, "There's about," and she's one of the tour guide people, like one of the special. You're rich and you get your own fucking VIP. Private thing. She's one of those people in the plaid skirts. And she goes, there were literally 4 places they could have walked him through where they didn't have to march him through a crowd, and they marched him through all those fucking people.
They marched him from
a couple times
down Main Street. That motherfucker went down Main Street.
I would have dragged his fucking dick on the fucking ground as long as fucking possible as they were fucking carrying him. Fuck that guy. I bet you they
fucked him up a little bit because
I hope they did.
They were saying he was possibly tripping on shrooms, and the way that they were carrying him out, that's not a normal way you walk someone out. That's if they were resisting and fighting, and you're just like, no, fuck this motherfucker. We're going to carry him out in the worst way possible.
Hogtied his ass.
Yeah, which you're not supposed to. You can't leave someone on the ground like that, but you can carry them the fuck out like that.
Yeah.
Fuck
all right, well, are we done with Big Joke Energy? Or do we have a closer?
We have one that says joke and then in parentheses, but read before so it comes across correctly. And I say, fuck that. I'm just going to fucking read it.
Yeah, raw dog it.
What's the difference between... Okay. What's the difference? This is a listener one. What's the difference between a piano, a tuna, and a bottle of glue?
Oh, what?
You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna.
Okay.
Piano tuna?
Piano
tuna. Like a piano.
You guys missed the other one. There were three options there.
Yeah. I don't get it.
What's the difference between a piano, a tuna, and a bottle of glue?
Sure.
You can tune a piano, but you can't piano a tuna.
Yeah. Got nothing. Yeah. Cool. Okay. What's the opposite of Christopher Reeve?
So you guys were supposed to say, hey, what's up with the fucking bottle of glue? I mentioned 3 fucking things. You guys got the 2. And so when somebody says, what's up with the bottle of glue? That's when I say, that's what people get stuck on.
Oh.
But you guys fucking ignored the third option. Okay. So you guys fucked that.
I said it in my head. Just like my wife, I said it in my head.
Why did the mom yell at her son for tickling his little brother's feet?
Why?
Because she wanted him to wait till he was born.
Oh no!
Oh my god! That's fucking amazing.
That's fucking dirty.
I feel right about that.
That's amazing. Hey Chuck, your buddy's here. Your buddy made it right before we're done.
Oh, hi Curtis.
All right. Well,
all right. Listen up here, fuckers. That's the end of it. If you want to get a hold of us, you know what to do. You can send us an electronic mail at lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. That's lockerroommailbag@gmail.com. Also, if you want to call and leave us a fucking message or a rant, go ahead and pick up that phone, dial 509-903-9020. Once again, that's 509-903-9020. Operators are not standing by. Fuck off and leave a message. Till next time.
You know why girls and rocks are the same?
Why?
The flat ones get skipped.
All right.
Sorry I wasn't here earlier, but we'll see if I get a part in this glorious show, and I'll update you next week.
We'll do this again next week.
We also have to have a Christmas special, so listeners, send us your ideas for what you want us to do for our Christmas show.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas. Once you hit, we're done here. Stay around for a hot second because Chuck and I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. In locker room,
Okay,
fuckers.
We're here every week. Love you, bud. Oh shit.